Today. And as always on Friday, Chef Jon-Paul saying it's time to roll out those summer fruits, and nothing showcases them like the classic fruit cobbler. Good morning.
Good morning. You know, I got to tell you, it's monsoon season. It's hot and it's sticky and it's so depressing out. And put away the Paxil, throw away the Prozac, because nothing beats monsoon depression like a cobbler. All right, so today we're going to be making an amazing summer fruit cobbler. It's never been better. Today I'm using peaches and I'm using blueberries. They're in abundance. They're readily available right now and they're cheap. The peach that I'm using is actually a white peach, and if you can take a look in here, it has a white flesh, and a lot of people think that that's not going to be as sweet. Many times it's twice as sweet as a traditional yellow peach. So I have about a pint of berries, and you could, if you don't want berries, you can use raspberries, blackberries, strawberries. It really doesn't matter. And about a pint of chopped up peaches, and once again, nectarines, whatever you like. In here, I'm going to make the dough. And what I have in here is I have some flour, I have a little bit of salt, I have some baking powder, and a little bit of cornstarch. And then to that, I'm just going to pulse it with a little bit of butter. So this is actually like making a biscuit. It's called the biscuit method. I put it in here with my steel blade until it's the consistency of cornmeal, so it's going to be a little bit coarse. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to dump that into the bowl. Now, in the bowl, I put some beautiful mint. Now, I want this mint, once again, it's going to give me that burst of springtime. So I've chopped up a little bit of mint to put in my dough, just something a little bit different. You can omit this if you'd like. And let that hang out. So those are my dry ingredients. Over here, to prepare my fruit, I've taken my 2 pints of fruit, and I'm going to add some sugar, add some gorgeous cornstarch, and the cornstarch is going to act as a binder. So I have about 1/3 of a cup of sugar. I have about a tablespoon of cornstarch. I'm just going to let that sit. Now, I can let this sit for up to about a half an hour and let the flavors come out and macerate. If I wanted to add a little bit of lemon juice to this, I could. If I wanted to add a splash of white wine, I could do that. If I wanted to add some mint to this, I could. If I wanted to add cinnamon or think about any of the traditional baking spices, I can do that as well. But just let that hang out and sit. Now, in here, I have about 1/3 of a cup of milk and an egg. And rather than dirty up a bowl and a whisk, I just put this in a container, and I'm going to shake it up. I'm going to pour it into my flour mixture. And just mix this till it becomes, just till the flour is absorbed. Now, a key part of this is not over mixing, because if I over mix it, I'm going to get really tough, and I don't want that. I don't want a tough crust on top. So just until it all comes together. Look at that, beautiful. Okay, this is a very lean dish, which is another reason that I like it. You don't see a lot of excessive fat. There's maybe 2 ounces of butter in this whole dish, and this will make about a 9x9 cobbler. All right, fully incorporated. Now, to assemble our cobbler, take my dish, take a little bit of my fruit, and just put it in. Now, I like individual cobblers. I think they're fun. Big cobblers, once again, it's a lot easier to make a big cobbler, but it's a little messier when you're serving it. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of my biscuit mixture here, my sweet biscuit, and just drop it on top. Perfect. Just like that. Don't cover the whole thing. Remember, this is going to rise. So I just want dollops, just like that. Pop it in a 400-degree oven. This took about 20 minutes. And when you're done, top it with a depression-chasing lump of vanilla ice cream, and you have this incredible cobbler, loads of fruit, tons of flavor. I highly recommend it. You know, I'm feeling better already.
Oh, I am too. Our depression cured, even though we haven't even tasted it. Chef Jon-Paul, thank you so much. That looks awesome.